Stay committed. Listen to me. Stay committed. Listen, when you sign up and you give your word to something, you are literally giving your credibility. You are saying that I am down with you no matter what. Before the process starts to grow and manifests into a tree which provides fruit, you are basically saying, look, I'm all in. I'm down with you guys. You know, one of the things that I could say about, let's say, cats from the streets is when they say that they down, right? That's what they mean. They mean that, look, I'm down. That means I got you no matter what, because there's a certain level of respect that you guys have amongst one another, which is your word, which is your bond. Because when you give your word out there, you're going to be held accountable. And there's going to be many, many, many individuals watching to see if you come through on your word. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about you have to stay committed. Like if you join up with an organization and you start working with that organization from the ground up, listen, don't wait to see, what's gonna happen. Don't give it 2 or 3 months and then fall off, right? You have to stay on board, right? That's how winning is done. It's through commitment. It's showing up for practice. It's getting to the field. I don't care how good you are as a basketball, football player, boxer, you must practice. Listen, if they're paying you $50 million a year, right, or $100 million, I don't care how many Super Bowls that you have had, you cannot just show up to the game without practicing. And let me tell you, every winner knows that you are gonna lose some games along the way, right? In basketball, I believe they play like 80 to 82 games a year, right? They're not gonna win all of those games, but let me tell you, there has been times where the ones that they did lose, they still came back and won the championship. And so listen, this is how winning is done. This is how you're going to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, because it all starts with your believing. It all starts with your thinking, right? You got to believe and think and say, listen, I'm committed. See, most of the time, people don't want to stay committed because guess what? They're not all the way in. But when you find someone that's all the way in, that's down with you, then guess what? Them giving their word, there will be no reservation or hesitation. They're going to be like, look, yeah, I'm all in. I'm down with you. I got your back. And so this is going to be one of the ways that you're going to be able to identify when you're building your organization and going to the next level. It's not about how many people that you have in your organization or down with you. What you really want is you want quality people. You want people that's going to be committed for the cause, that's going to have your back, and that's going to be down with you. Not just to be able to say, oh, I got 100 people, but only 3 or 4 people are showing up. Only 3 or 4 people is doing the work. That's not success, right? If you got 100 people, you want at least 75, you know what I'm saying, helping with the work. I don't care if they do something once a week by volunteering. You just need to know that you can count on them and depend on them and work them in, right? Staying committed, right? That's how athletes win, championships, Super Bowls, and all those types of things, soccer matches, right? Is by staying committed, especially, when you have a high salary Anybody that has a high salary or is super successful, you can best believe that they are super committed. And you cannot be super successful or successful for that matter, even going to high school to get your high school diploma, if you're not committed, you know? So I just wanted to drop a little bit because, you know, in life, you know, we work with so many people, and there's so many people, you know, that provide us lip service, and, you know, they act like they're down with you, but in essence, they're just waiting to see what you're going to do. And I must admit, I must say that if you're surrounded around people like that, man, that's really sad. And, you know, you have to, unfortunately, you have to basically slowly distance yourself from people like that if you're going to be successful. Because in essence, what will happen is you will begin to get frustrated, right? Because especially if you're the type of person that take people, you know, for their word. You know, that's the way that it used to be. Back in the day, everything was done on a handshake. You know, you used to just basically say, I'll be there, I got you, shake a hand, and it was done. But now in this time, it's not like that. You know, back in the day, they had way more integrity. They just stood, you know, for more. And, you know, hopefully, you know, we can get back to that type of living, and that type of relationship building is where we can depend on each other and have each other's backs so that we could be successful. And that's how you move a mountain. That's how you, you know, take something to the next level, is by, first of all, building your team, you know, putting your action plan together. And most importantly, that goes around with that commitment, you have to have those that have a mutual respect, that respect you. You cannot grow and build with people around you that disrespect you. I don't know who I'm talking to. My whole thing is just to provide you with a little bit of value, give you some nuggets. You know, I go, when I'm out there, I speak to all types of crowds, whether it's face-to-face, high school, businesses. And, you know, I believe transparency is the way. And so I hope, you know, that I'm reaching somebody, I'm helping somebody. That's my only goal with this, is just to help you. So keep checking it out, keep sharing it. It's your boy, James AJJC Campbell. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, inbox me if you guys have any questions. I truly, truly appreciate you guys, and stay committed. And don't forget to keep your side hustles going, because in this day and time, we got to keep side hustles. All right, you guys, I'll holler at you. It's your boy. Later.